Good evening, everyone. It's Sparks here, back for more Mass Effect. Yeah. Let's just get straight into it. Uh, yeah, I'm starting a bit late because work was exhausting. I had a nap when I got up. I just wanted to have dinner and then have some time to myself before we started because it has been exhausting. But now that I'm ready to continue, we're gonna go check in with all of our crew. So starting with checking in with Caden, see how he's doing. We've done a few quests. I feel like we should.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Absolutely.
Of course. Have a seat.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Well, maybe that's not my place. I don't want to send any bad signals, Commander. Just, working on what I've picked up. You tell me if I'm going too far.
Do you think I've made any bad decisions so far?
I don't want to step on anyone else's toes, especially if you're if I have misread your interests.
Somewhat. You're referring to our young Prothean expert?
I think she's older than both of us put together, but, yeah. There's a lower deck rumor that she's, interested in you as more than a source of Prothean data. She's a very interesting lady. To my, tastes, but, I never claimed to be big on alien culture.
My relationship with Dr. Tazzoni is professional.
Yep.
All right, only a rumor, but you don't have to spend your off-duty time with me. Not if you don't want to. I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that.
Okay.
It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. You get my meaning?
Bad experience.
Talk to me, Kate. You've got a little black rain cloud sitting over your head.
I'll try to keep the deck dry. You know the records about the biotic trading out on Jump Zero?
Mm-hmm.
They're all classified. Because
Of
the
course.
Alliance made mistakes.
What
After first
political
contact,
organization
Kinetics was
doesn't?
set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans.
Mm-hmm.
Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and EZO. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Yep.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret.
Huh.
They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
Yeah, why not the
Asari would
Asari?
have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some
Of
Turian
course.
mercenaries.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't
Yep.
best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus.
Okay.
To introduce himself, he liked to say, I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father. When I told him my dad wasn't in the war, he'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to New Beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died. The
Jesus.
point of all this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
Most commonly,
So why are you
innocent
telling me
people
this?
pay for it.
Are you saying I'm cutting corners somewhere?
I'm saying it's probably inevitable that we'll have to. And when that happens, I want to help you. When someone important to you is up on a ledge, you help them. Keep them from mistakes that are made by a kid. If I'm out of line, just say the word.
Now isn't the ideal time. but I want to talk about this, Kate.
Mm-hmm.
I get you, Shepard. I don't make a habit of complicating the chain of command. Just think about what I said.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Hard to believe she's older than both of us put together.
We'll talk
I
later.
like that.
Alright. Go talk to Liara. Next.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Tell me more about you.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Yep, we're
We don't have the
short-lived, that's
luxury of
why.
time. Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
Ugh.
That is true. At first I thought that was
Nowadays,
a weakness of
we're
your
lucky if we
species.
hit
After spending
80.
time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage.
But this is obviously like
humans are
100
creatures
years
of
in the
action.
future.
You
More
pursue
than that,
your goals
actually.
with an
So,
almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked
damn
into
right
your
I'm the
history.
best.
I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
Yeah?
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that.
Okay.
You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
I care about Caden. A lot.
I thought so. Still, I feel as if there is also some attraction between us, Shepard.
Oof. That shouldn't be audio for that. But,
I'm not interested in you in that way, Liara.
This is very embarrassing for me, Commander. Please, let's talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
there we go. Okay, so that prevents any complications. That is impressive that they actually had those audio files recorded. But it is unfortunate that they weren't able to actually properly incorporate them.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you
You
can-
bet, Commander.
Okay, I just want to check my equipment. So firstly, I can update combat scanner. And then yeah, we'll go with the kinetic stabilizer. Let's see. Right now we have the Hammerhead round 3. Did he have a newer version of it? Shredder rounds, tungsten rounds. Okay. I think we might modify some of the other ones. Incendiary rounds for our shotgun. give it actually. Do we have any, yeah, we have a heat sink. Our pistol. Action. Let's go with cryo rounds for them. Give it a kinetic stabilizer too. And a rail extension. And we'll go with polonium rounds. And oops. What's the high caliber barrel? We'll give it a kinetic stabilizer too. Okay, I'm not intending on using any of the other ones here, so okay. Check with Garrus.
Commander, good to see you. You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not
Yep.
as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate.
Okay.
That case was a bit disturbing.
How so?
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue.
Mm-hmm.
But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of
Okay.
those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often,
Okay.
some lab sells unwanted parts to the black market. They're not as bad as the Cyclones.
Okay.
I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs.
Elcor?
Had the station
Wow.
in a bit of a panic. But this
Okay.
case wasn't a quick cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver.
Okay.
After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist.
Okay.
So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development. But there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right?
Testicle.
Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
They're probably massive.
Some Krogan believe
That's
that
why.
testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Yep, Krogans have 4 testicles.
Somebody's
Always a
making me kill
weird detail that they chose to throw in there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threaten? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body. Some of them
Okay.
flesh. That was a big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking,
Jesus.
living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Apparently.
Exactly. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
What?
Why not? What the hell happened?
Yeah, that's a good question.
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop it.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order.
God damn
They
it.
were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
Well, it's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they
Got
did.
it.
I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
Good question.
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him.
That's him, though.
I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Okay, we got a new journal entry.
Commander,
How are we
What's
doing,
your
Ashley?
opinion on the last mission?
not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking.
I think she's being
Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted.
Do you
that-
have a few minutes
Sure.
to talk?
I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
Of course not, sir. Fraternization is against regulations. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially.
If you flirted with
Dad
her,
on
then...
duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
If you flirted with, her, then instead it's about Shepard.
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you, I expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right?
Yep.
I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds.
Oh.
She gave up her career to raise us, though.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class.
Oh,
He was real
poor
proud
guy.
when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike.
Name's
I
irrelevant,
didn't think he
but
was a
yeah.
bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but
Okay.
a dozen LY away.
close enough to talk regularly, but too far away to travel, yeah.
I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Still, ask once, and then
Mike
if they
thought
say
they'd go
no,
for a
they say
romantic
no.
walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took
That's
emergency
good.
leave and
Always a
walked Sarah
good
to
thing.
school for a few days.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
Okay.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony.
That's
I
fair.
said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
Yep.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She
Okay.
kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Damn.
That's
That's
unbelievable.
impressive.
Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung,
This is
she
why
just-
everyone should take
she
martial
wasn't there
arts
anymore,
training
and he fell.
of some kind.
She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told
Always
me
be
her
able to
face
defend yourself.
Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying.
Aw.
She hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad
Yep.
always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there.
I mean, you can.
I
It's just,
cannot
you know,
rest from travel.
different place.
I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known.
And this is one of the reasons
Cities
why I
of men
adore her.
and manners,
She has some
climates,
really good
councils,
moments.
governments.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home.
Ah.
Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
You know that old saw, there's never an atheist in a foxhole? I've been in a lot of foxholes.
I mean, it's not
guess you
entirely an accurate statement, but
I've met
yeah.
a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez.
Yeah, well, everyone people believe
Hello,
what they
have you
want.
people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something?
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
Exactly.
I appreciate that, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time. I should get back. I wouldn't mind talking more.
Dismissed,
later,
Chief.
Sir.
Alright, let's work on everyone's gear. Ashley. Alright, she's got all the best pistols she can get. But we'll give her a few extra bonus things. I'll go with proton rounds for that. And her own combat scanner. Incendiary rounds and a kinetic stabilizer. Shredder rounds and a rail extension. Then polonium rounds and a high caliber barrel. There we go. Oh, wait. We'll let her have the kinetic buffer. Okay. So he can also have proton rounds and a combat scanner, incendiary rounds, high caliber barrel, shredder rounds, and also high caliber barrel, then polonium rounds, and it improved sighting. Okay. And Garrus. Proton rounds and a combat scanner. Shredder, actually. Go with tungsten rounds. High caliber barrel. Shredder rounds and recoil dampening. And then cryo rounds and improved sighting. Okay, slightly lower damage protection, but higher shields and tech. And he gets to wear pink. Garrus is in pink. It looks hilarious. Oh. Okay. Ooh, I actually forgot to make sure that all of his other weapons were at their best before I switched. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Okay, Rex. Okay, he can also have. Let's go with cryo round. A high caliber. Actually, no. He should have a combat sensor. Then we'll give him tungsten rounds and a high caliber barrel. And shredder rounds, and again high caliber barrel. Okay, and why not incendiary rounds? Ooh, hello. shields aren't as good, but everything else is better. So tempting. This would be better though. That only has better shields. Everything else is actually significantly better shields. He would be better off with this. Especially if we give it the adaptive code. Yeah. Oh. Now that I think about it, did I give anyone else? I did not. Shield modulator for you. You should have the medical interface. Aluminum rounds. Shredder ammo. Tungsten ammo. And incendiary. Finally, Liara. She doesn't have any assault rifle that's better. Come on, give me something. Okay. Oh, right, I almost forgot. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Most important thing is damage, so if the only thing that gets better is so if the damage significantly drops when we switch weapons, I don't want to. Proton. Chemical. At least we'll have plenty of junk to sell. Should be able to make a lot of money. Gone through everyone's gear. She can have. Is one called exoskeleton there? Yeah, she can have that one. Hold on to at least one of the medical interfaces in case it's better than the one I have equipped. Okay, and I think that's it. Thank you, Rex.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed.
Oh no.
I was head of a small tribe.
Okay.
We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us.
Okay.
They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. He was old, and so were his ideas.
Okay.
He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What about you?
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed.
Okay.
We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. We told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
What
I take
about
it the
Jared?
warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk.
It was
We
a
met
trap.
at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go.
Okay.
It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
Yep.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Wow.
Jared was your
Okay.
father?
Yep. He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You're trying to make me cry, Shepard. I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
Really?
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father.
Okay.
I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war.
Okay.
It's rightfully mine. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war.
Okay.
Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people.
Well then.
He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Well, I'll look for it.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
Good.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay. Let's go talk to Tally now. We have a mission that relates to talking to her after all.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Of course.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Mm-hmm.
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
No.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Saren. But my people need this.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Alright.
Go ahead. Make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt. One I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
Good.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Alright, so that's another side quest done. We'll check in with our requisitions officer and see if we can
Looking
sell
for
what
supplies?
we don't need.
Let's see what
You
you've got.
bet, Commander.
Right, is it enough to get us what we needed? Let's see. Okay. So sniper rifle, shotgun. We've already got the assault rifle. I think we have the pistol, so why not? We'll get shotgun. Yep, medical interface.
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what
You bet, Commander.
So all we need to do is save up for the sniper rifle. Get a few copies of it so that we can give everyone one. Alright, time to go and fly places. We're gonna go ahead and do, I think, the Bring Down the Sky DLC now.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Okay.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired.
Oh no.
She shouldn't have ambushed you like that. But you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Yay. Okay. So, I'm just gonna check and make sure that I haven't missed anything. Been to Artemis Tau, Hades Gamma, Gemini Sigma, Voyager, Armstrong, and Hawking Ida. Off we go. I love the original Normandy. It's a good ship.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher War. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization.
Okay.
Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to.
Okay.
They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me.
Ugh.
Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
You can't save him. Okay, Yankee system in the Voyager cluster. Argus Row cluster. Herschel system in the Kepler Verge. Oops, wrong button again. There's Eden Prime. Let's check and see if any of these other... Game, don't freeze. Please don't freeze. Okay, for some reason it wasn't responding when we tried to exit. Alright, over to the Asgard system. Where you have Terra Nova, Boar, Tyr, and Loki. Well, here we go. Bring down the sky. Okay, for this, we'll bring along Rex and Garrus.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57.
Okay.
At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours.
4 hours, huh?
Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? You haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
Okay.
Got it.
Aww. Victim was badly beaten before being killed with pistol shots off back at close range. Surrendered or will be executed by his captors. Central transmission tower is on the fritz. slight decrease on that, but I'll take the shield bonus and the med recharge. Alright, leveled up. Let's see. Ah, well. I think this is one of the few planets, well, not planets, but visible locations that actually has passable terrain. It's still not perfect, don't get me wrong.
Moving out.
Oof, we better repair this thing. Data link between trans, several servers restored. Okay. Well, I'll check those out. Actually, what I'm gonna do is go there, then there, then there. Actually, the fusion torch here is closer.
Headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm... Damn it. Go.
Somebody's taking control of the turrets. Which is never a good thing when you try to help people if somebody has control over their turrets. One left. There we go. All right. I think the actual inside of these depends entirely on what you're playing as. Where you go first. But yeah, Batarians.
Check! Check!
Got all the enemies.
Area secured.
Alright. Nice little dining area. Right beside their sleeping quarters. Weapons. Alright, let's keep going. I think these actual bases themselves do have a bit more detail than they did in the original, which is a nice thing for them to do. Anything that adds more detail and makes the world feel more alive is good to add. Damn it. Damn it. At least it gives us more than one try. Damn it! Oh, thank goodness. Okay, time to disable the torches.
I'm reading that the torch is offline.
Yep.
Was that you? Can you hear me?
I hear you. What's going on? Who are you?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
Okay.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know. But if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I've
gotta go. Good luck.
Okay, do they... Just checking. They should both have their helmets on when we're on missions. Mainly because it kind of looks weird when they don't. Like, Rex looks fine without his. Because, you know, he doesn't have anything on his face. But Garrus has that little scouter-like thing on his. And it always stands out against any other thing.
Hey.
Really, mate?
Oh, God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
Takes more than that one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... Well, guess I'm not much of a soldier.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard, with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family, they live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony, the planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
Is there any chance it'll land in the oceans?
That might be worse.
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it, it'd be bad.
This doesn't make any sense. Batarians run criminal gangs. Unethical, but profitable. They don't destroy worlds. What does this gain them?
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
Clearly they would.
Most Batarians aren't genocidal madmen, but these ones are terrorists.
Yeah, I know. It's just, this isn't how I expected the world to be when I rolled out of bed this morning.
All right.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen, and where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside.
Okay.
I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge.
Okay.
They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors.
Why?
That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not remotely.
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone.
Why?
Disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum.
Cut down.
And those Varen. I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment.
Okay.
Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
I came across a member of your crew. He didn't make it.
I see. Well, maybe the other 2 are still out there.
I think based on how many you found, that conversation
There were a
option would
bunch
be
of
different.
engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Okay.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Would you be able to bring me an iron brew?
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large.
Thank you.
I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Wow.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Good question.
The idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
That is actually not a bad idea. It's impressive.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her...
Oof.
Oh, Katie. Don't do anything stupid.
You'd better find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you.
Yeah. I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
Alright. We're too nice sometimes. Maybe I should take some of the renegade conversation options. If only for the sarcasm of them. Because that's really the only thing I like about the renegade options. When they're moral related, I hate taking them. But when they're just, let's be a little sarcastic, or just a little bit of a dick, but not a complete one, I'm fine with them. Huh.
Securing point.
This computer is filled with operation logs from a small pirate music station. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna hear that anytime we're near this thing now, aren't we? Yeah. It's a shame it doesn't work across the planet. That would have been funny. Found it. Right, another engineer. Damn it. There, got it. Yep. Door got blasted off. Severe burns, signs of major concussive. Would have killed her instantly.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Subtitles are all there for what she was gonna say, but getting interrupted. I feel like the subtitles should have kept the interruption in. I think the next fusion torch is the one that I need to be wary of. Yep.
Warning. Ground penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby.
I'm aware of the demolition charges, so we need to deal with the turrets first.
You hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly save.
See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
Those boxes. Okay. Hi there. Any more? Yes. Okay, now. Where are the controls for those? There we go. Blasting caps disarmed. Thank goodness.
Fresh meat!
Oh. That engineer must have had something. Hello. on. Where's the last enemy? There we go. We're all done here.
Area secured.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You really pissed them off.
Don't doubt that.
Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Oh no. And that's her brother.
Who's shutting down the torches?
I don't think telling him would have actually been able to stop us. Seriously, she withheld information for no reason.
Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
Could have just chosen to talk to us through the comm link. Ba-da-ba-ba. Damn it. Alright. We leveled up, so let's see. We're leveling up medicine. And for him, we'll level up assault training. More important to us. We didn't have one. Ooh, new armor. Let him have that one. The blue wire is generic. Same with the onyx armor. Ooh, what was that? Should really pay attention to the gear we pick up. I mean, it'll be useful for our two human companions. At least we dealt with the minefield. Back into Mako now. Then we want to go to here. Then the other anomaly. Then the fusion torch anomaly. Survey station. Then the main facility. In that order. Don't know what the anomaly could be though. The only thing I can think of is something that is one of the probes they use to inspect this place. Could be salvageable. This looks like... It certainly looks like a facility, actually. It's like a server farm, or... I think that's what... It's a complete cargo manifest. Grid reference. So there are fancy explosives that have been moved somewhere. And that tells us where they've been moved to. Nearby. Right near the edge of the area. Oh well. It might be in upgrade. Just a shit ton of grenades. All ours now. Make sure to use some. Well, it'll be interesting actually. The main facility. Its map is actually designed on what was originally meant to be like the hub area of Pharos. Or not Pharos. Pharaoh, the world that we found Liara on. They had designed it, but they didn't use it because the story of that world really doesn't need a hub area. Like, I think they originally thought they'd need one. And it was meant to be like a figure out where Liara's gone type thing, and then you find out, oh, she went to investigate a place. But it was better to just have the routes to where you were going to find her. Which I have to agree it is.
Fresh meat! Release the Baron!
Haha. Whoop. I love how they have a proper name. Varen. Which you can hear them being referred to as but
All targets down.
even with that in mind, their actual name, if you look at the enemy thing, it just says Batarian Warbeast. Which likely indicates that the term Varen was something that was attributed to them later. Or the writers came up with the name, but it didn't, and it was used in the script, but it wasn't actually used. Damn it. But it wasn't actually something that the rest of the production team was aware of. I look forward to giving the rest of the team new armor.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
True, it doesn't.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are gonna die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Balak wants you dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Forget Balak.
You always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises. For both our sakes.
Balak will get what's coming to him, and And so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Alex, hold up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Ah, the benefits of having high charm. Thing is, we can still get more charm. To the anomaly. Come on. Get up the hill.
Redeploy.
Aw. That's a shame. Wish we could get better armor. Jesus. Damn it. Damn it, I was so close. One more notch. Damn it, we would have made it. There, we got there in the end. Down. Drop ships. Okay. Where's the last one? There we go. Okay. persist. Yep. Looks like he died from a single shot through his helmet, like from a sniper. Jeez. Poor guy. Though shield modulator gives ablative coating, shields mobile accuracy, kinetic buffer. Well, there's not much else to do around here except go to the main facility. Feel bad for him. He sent his people out. They all ended up dead. Now that is actually a nice view. Come down. I think this is the only occasion in this entire game where we actually see mobile codes. It's a nice change of pace. Granted, it was only in DLC, but still. But again, this entire area here was originally meant to be a hub world. Or a hub area. 18 out of 55.
You humans.
Hello, Balak.
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the council.
I don't answer to the council. Or to you. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians.
No, we haven't.
We've been forced into exile. Forced to
because of your own choices. Because of your own choices.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Yep, exactly.
Do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours.
No, that's not how it works.
We were left to defend ourselves.
They got there first. You got angry over that, and refused to accept that. You know, because you didn't get there first.
You, and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options.
Of course you did.
Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen. That's why we attacked you at Elysium. That's why I'm doing this. You forced our hand.
You attacked us first. When we retaliated, you ran off to the council hoping for help. When you didn't get it, you hid. You've got no one to blame but yourselves.
Exactly.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand.
I want to understand.
I'm done wasting
but you're terrible at trying to justify your actions.
Live, I suggest you step aside.
You can go. But this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe. But I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends. Negative contacts, Commander.
We left a few of the droids. That is more than enough time. Alright, last one. Those enemies will keep spawning until we deal with all of these. Okay, release the scientist from the prison cell.
He left. Is that all right?
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were going to stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible.
Yay.
I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make.
And thankfully that's the correct choice.
Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Ms. Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not going to sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Balak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow. And the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance. He'll run and he'll hide, but eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Yep,
well,
exactly.
I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
We can get some armor, or...
I know it's a lot to ask, but that Omni tool of yours? I could really use something like that.
Shepard, I think I mentioned that you saved my kids and grandkids. What's an Omni tool compared to that? Take it, with my blessing. I hope you get good use out of it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Yep. It's one of the best Omni... One of, if not the best Omni tool in the entire game. All the other gear you could get is pretty good too.
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
Damn right he can't.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure.
Will you stick around?
I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know your name.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. Not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship. Wanted to sell us as slaves.
Yep,
When Balak
makes
showed
sense.
up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian Rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
That was a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth.
Okay.
I think he was disappointed none of his kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? Why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
True.
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until we'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Cade.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
Thank you so much. I thought we were all dead.
Yep. And they would have all been had we not arrived. This is a pretty cool facility. Well, there's nothing else to do here. Yay! Boo, boo, boo. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Another mission done. Alright, we've still got Argus Row. I think it's the Yangtze system we need to go through. I do wish that side missions showed up on the map. That is something they definitely should have incorporated into the Legendary Edition. Alright, for this mission we'll take Liara and Tali. Or maybe Ashley and Liara? It's hard to decide on teams. Nah, we'll go with Liara and Tali. Check our map. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. But first, and Tali. Let's see. Advanced hacking, advanced dampening. And we'll have her work her way towards the next thing on first aid.
You lead, I'll follow.
That First to the facilities. Alright. That's that.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
Yep. And what's inside the bases depends entirely on the order you visit them. Which is a nice detail. In that they actually were able to program it that way. Kind of wish that the ending of this mission wasn't set in stone. That if you got to this mission first and did it straight away, it changed the outcome. Like that's something that we do see in later games as a thing. But sadly, it's not a thing in this one. There are a lot of things I actually wish were possible to do in this game. One of the big ones is actually a choice on one of the later planets that I feel like could have been avoided. Based on other choices that were made at other points. It would have been nice if something like that had been incorporated into the Legendary Edition. If they ever did an expanded version of the game, which I really think they should, they could rebuild it from the ground up, making it more like the later games in terms of how skills work. But also, they could incorporate some additional quests and such. Like, fans have been able to recreate Pinnacle Station and put it back in the game. So I feel like that's one of the things they could do if they ever rebuilt the game, is remake Pinnacle Station, but make it more interesting. Likewise with regards to certain other missions, just adding in additional choices so that we can change things up, get a different result. Yeah, all that jazz. Ba-da-ba-ba. this mission itself should probably be unlocked later. Okay, that should have hit him. Hello. Sabotage. Lift.
I wonder what Cerberus horrors we'll find at the next base.
It's a valid question. One of the other things I think they should do if they ever remake it is actually have the Cerberus guards have armor like the Cerberus people in later games. Like have a consistent aesthetic for them across all three. I know this game is set from before they got all of that, but still. It is interesting the Protheans had pyramids. If it weren't for the... There is actually a heavy implication in one part of the game. One of the mysteries. That the Protheans definitely did meddle with humans at one point, or at least observed us. So, it wouldn't be surprising if, because of the way that device worked, that baby humans were implanted with certain Prothean ideas. Like, pyramids. Either that or it was meant to be a joke about alien influence. One of the big things I would probably want to change if I did get the chance to remake this would be with regards to party construction. Yes, you can still only have 2 people in the party at a time. Those ones you directly have control over. But it would be nice if there was like something for the other party members. Like, they're always there, involved in cutscenes, and get their unique dialogue.
I gotta be more careful.
stasis. Look at
To make Shepard. We owe Kahoku that much.
Yep. We checked for a pulse with fine down. Admiral Kahoku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creature you sealed him with, there are no signs of trauma. His corpse and heel marks on his arms, just a different means of execution.
Oh, goddess. It's Admiral Kahoku. Cerberus must have tracked him down.
That's a lot of medical stations. Ooh, heavy Phoenix armor. The fact that these medical stations are dropping armor is fascinating. Let's see if there's any better for us. The answer is going to be probably not. I know she doesn't need these. Really, I do wish. Let's see, she's got the exoskeleton. Okay. Again, better weapons. Okay, tungsten rounds, shredder rounds, and polonium. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. Columbia. Alright, so there's a planet we need to land on. Okay, landing time. Well, Liara and Tally joined us for the other part of this mission, so they can help us finish it. Okay, we'll go there, 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 and then the abandoned camp. Where there is a pressure ball nearby. Ba-da-ba. God damn it. Alright. There's on. Booster. There it is. Aha. Platinum. Damn it. Heavy metal. love the slight red tints there is to everything on this planet. Indicating something to do with the rocks. It is a shame. Oh, damn it. Damn it. There we go. Okay, that's all the resources. I think I'll actually go to the warning zone first before we head to the facility. Make it the last thing that we do. Do we have any other medical interface? No. Okay. Ooh, hello. Oh no, I accidentally changed to something worse. Okay. So our next stop will be that abandoned camp. And then the anomaly nearby that. You have to fight the Thresher Maw. That'll be a fun fight. At least I think we do, judging from the way this is designed. Hello. Whip. No. Oh shit. That was close. We nearly got caught by it. I'll give them this. The Thresher Maw at least has an interesting design. God damn it. Haha, I win. Anything else of interest around here? Nope, that was it. Right, then we got an anomaly over there. We'll go and investigate. And then our mission objective. anomaly appears to be a mummified solarium. Okay. Ooh, hello. Enemies affected by stasis can still be damaged. We can finally upgrade stasis without it feeling like a massive waste. Servadov was smart enough to think to have anti-tank people nearby. Well, here we go. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't make sense.
Kill them all.
Aha. Whoop. Whoop. Where's the next one? Oops. Yes, we got lift mastery. I need to see what ones I still need to use for the mastery challenges. The mastery challenges are basically the things that if you get them all, you can basically get one bonus skill at the start of every campaign. It'll always, and your choices are based on your mastery. So if you've got no mastery, well, it sucks to be you. You get nothing. It's honestly why I would recommend that for your first playthrough, at the very least, go with a default Shepherd playthrough and use Soldier. That way you can get all the weapons. Although, that was in the original version where you basically don't get any extra weapons. Or rather, where you're penalized if you use weapons other than the ones you're trained in. But the remaster does do something interesting. I'll go over that in a moment. You cautiously press a few buttons and alarm chimed. Database is flashing itself quickly. You copy as many files as you can. Your hard suit's internal computer is memory wiped. The computer shuts down. Those are should be cryptic, but you've got time to crack them. Okay, so in the Legendary Edition, you don't get penalized for using weapons other than the one you're trained in.
However, you get no bonus, like, skills or anything. So, I would personally recommend in the Legendary Edition to play as either Adept or Engineer as your first class. Probably Engineer, because then you get Electronics. And, you get some really good ones, anyways, out of it. All the tech skills, and Electronics is one of the best tech skills you can get. Not substantial enough. That is. That also is. That is not. One of the things I would definitely change if I was to do a remaster would be the whole thing about weapons for the other crew members, though. Only have them have the ones that they are trained in. Like, equipped. Same with you, actually. Like, you should only have the ones you could actually use equipped. I know I'm not penalizing you for using ones you're not trained in.
Transmission coming in, Commander.
Thing, but
I think you're going to want to hear this one.
Still.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Okay, that's
You see, Admiral Kahoku
interesting.
contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Okay.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. But no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands.
Yep.
Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you going to do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
I'll transmit the files.
I knew you were a reasonable man, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Huh, good to hear. Okay. gotta check something. Okay. Kepler Verge. Hades Gamma. I've eliminated what Gemini Sigma and Dis. Okay. Strenus system. Argus Row. Okay, it looks like the Argus Row is probably going to be the one we need to visit the most. So I think the other ones, Anakin Beta, Horsehead Nebula. Yeah, so we'll go to Argus Row. We'll start in Hydra.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call. Sacred Angel medical transport.
Okay.
Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Huh. Okay, we'll land and then we'll explore the rest of the system afterwards. I'm gonna take Rex and Garrus, because Argus Bro is the one with his family armor. Anomaly there. We'll go there, there, then there. Now we do have to be careful though. This planet is a heat hazard planet. Which means anytime we exit our vehicle, we have a limited amount of time before our shields fail. Gotta be careful with the level 2 hazard. Level 1 hazard basically mean nothing. Level 2 are problematic. See that little meter? When it fills up, we start taking damage. Rapidly taking damage. No wonder it's a heat hazard, though. This entire planet is somewhat volcanic. I think we're actually walking or driving across an active volcanic field. And if we're not careful, we break through the ground. There'll be lava everywhere. Really driving up through some of those soft patches. You see the glow from them. It's almost a shame they didn't actually design it so that if you drive over those, it spews a bit of lava out.
save, and then we'll finish off everything else with Argus Road next time. So we'll have Pinnacle Station in addition to the Rex Family Armor mission. Also, it'll be nice to get Shepard's apartment actually. Shepard can get an apartment on the station. And that gets us some of the best gear in the game.
There's a wreck. The signal must be coming from there.
Careful, Shepard. Yeah, it's a trap!
The way he says trap is great. Oh, I love that. Aha. They thought they could catch us by surprise. They didn't count on the tank. They really didn't. They would have sent a lot more soldiers had they thought about the tank. Okay. Phoenix. There's two main things. Oh, come to think of it, we didn't actually scan that other system, did we? Need to remember to do that. Ah! Okay, guess we're doing this mission now anyways. Okay, well the important mission thing is over there. So we'll go to that next. There's what we're after. down there. Ba-da-ba. Wait. Yes. I don't intend to use any of the others. Oh yeah, I need to check their weapons. It's fine. Shred around. Okay, same as what he's got. So, what he's got equipped right now? Kinetic buffer 6. 7. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. It is nice that we keep getting better and better weapons. That's ideally what we want. haven't done anything main scenario related. Although, Balak will show up later in the series. In fact, he shows up whether or not you played. If you didn't play Bring Down the Sky.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Yeah, if you never play Bring Down the Sky.
You need to turn back, Commander.
Then he just shows up as a standard. He just shows up in a cutscene. But there's no reference to the events of Bring Down the Sky. But if you did play Bring Down the Sky, then either he'll be replaced if you killed him, or he's just there. Damn, this is some cool terrain. It really is a shame that the boost doesn't last too long. Imagine trying to take on a tank on foot.
This is the place. My armor's here somewhere.
Yep, it sure is. Hello there. I'd like to be lifted. So, alright. Ba-ba-ba. Damn it, come on. Okay, now we just need to go upstairs and grab whatever this place has to offer.
else aside from the thing we came here for?
This is it.
Yay.
I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap. But at least I've got it back.
It's great.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Rex touches his grandfather's armor, his expression thoughtful perhaps, Krogan hard to read. They shakes off his Bermuda and grips his gun with renewed purpose. Time to move on. He also got to land the killing blow himself, which is important.
Take cover.
Back to the Normandy. Right. Might as well go back to that other system a moment and do some scans. Because we didn't actually scan everything. Yay, now we're done. So, next stop, Pinnacle Station itself. I think I'll save before we aboard it. Okay, we're on Pinnacle Station. Just gotta save the game quickly.
Isn't that Commander Shepard, the human Spectre?
Whatever. Spectre or no, it's always fun to see humans get pummeled in the simulator. Go pester Ahern, human. I'm on duty.
Ah, Commander Shepard.
Yep.
Welcome to Pinnacle Station. I'm Admiral Thaddeus Ahern.
I'm glad I got the invite. Where do we begin?
You'll be training in the combat simulator. After each round, you'll see how you fared against your competitors.
How does the simulator work?
Talk to tech specialist Ocran if you want the technical explanation. Basically, it creates combat scenarios that allow our operatives to build their skills in a safe but realistic environment.
Who will I be competing against?
The best of the best. Alliance operatives travel here from all over to try their hand at the simulator. The scores are tallied, and the winners appear on these monitors for all to see. Get your name there, and the entire Alliance will know about it.
How do I try out a combat scenario?
Go talk to Ocran over in the staging area. He'll set you up and let you choose a scenario.
Okay.
So you run the station and the training here?
Last I checked. It's better than a desk job and a hell of a lot better than retirement. The facility is magnificent. It has all the technological marvels a commander needs to train the perfect soldier.
Yay.
The Turians give their advice. Every so often, I listen to them.
Thanks for the info.
Carry on.
So yeah, looks like it's pretty much exactly like it was in the original, just with a...
Don't worry, Commander. Ahern's tough to impress.
slightly updated graphics. Yep. There we go.
Get me back in that simulator. Nothing makes my day like stomping synthetics.
Okay. Well, I look forward to actually going in there. Ba ba ba. It does appear to work perfectly. So, yeah, that'll be where we wrap things up for today. Overall, I've had fun. I look forward to getting back to this next time. It's late, so I don't really feel like raiding out, but yeah, I'll see you all next time. Till then, as always, I've been Sparks. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.